Every time I come to work and every time I look around, there's something new to see. It's really quite awe-inspiring. You know, the word Aman in Sanskrit means peace. And as you walk up the steps to the entrance, you can already feel that permeating through your body. I mean, the way the property was designed really give you that feeling of inner peace just as you're walking into the place. Part of the design concept was really to incorporate what is around the desert and bring the desert into the resort and make it part of that same landscape. And I think the architect did an incredible job with that. In fact, sometimes it feels like we're living inside a piece of art. And in that resort, the terrace and the pool really become one with the desert around it. You get a feeling that you're the only people in the entire world when you're sitting on that deck or in that pool with that open space of the desert around you.
I always wish I was where I was last. I know change is gonna happen, but I still see a life in the past.
The experience for Hotel Bel Air begins right at the front drive. What our guests first see is the bridge that they cross over, and they see Swan Lake, and the swans are swimming, and they look before them and they see all the beautiful vegetation of the gardens, and they know they're going into somewhere very, very special.
The 2-year renovation allowed us to just hit the reset button to some extent, and it's a continuity of what we've achieved over the last 67 years.
The presidential suite is unique. During the renovation, it was actually 2 suites, and we combined both suites to make a 1-bedroom suite. It has a private pool. There's a beautiful fireplace as you walk into the great room, a chef's kitchen, a private dining room where many of our guests have their own chefs, or even our chefs prepare wonderful dinners and private dinners.
The Beverly Hills Hotel is really a Hollywood classic. It really has that feel of old Hollywood. They've still kept a lot of that design, even though the hotel has been updated frequently. It still has that kind of Hollywood glamour that is harder to find nowadays. The history of the hotel is pretty amazing. Every single celebrity you can think of has stayed in that hotel. Anything from Marilyn Monroe and icons like that to the modern celebrities. The hotel feels like a resort in the heart of Beverly Hills because it has huge grounds, it has these private bungalows that are surrounded by greenery and landscaping, so it gives you this feeling that you're really at a resort somewhere outside of the city.
O cliente que vem para Santa Teresa é um cliente que quer o melhor. Ele quer, desde a hora que ele sai do carro, que ele está na recepção, ele quer o melhor serviço do mundo. E é isso que a gente consegue realmente conquistar e cultivar. A primeira vez que a pessoa vem para o Rio, talvez a pessoa realmente queira experimentar essa vivência na orla. Depois a pessoa começa a ver que o Rio não é só praia. E uma vez que o cliente vem para cá, ele não sai mais daqui. Porque aqui é único. Não tem nenhum hotel no Rio que tenha o conceito e filosofia de Santa Teresa. Porque aqui você tem tudo no mesmo lugar e você tem a vista do Rio, você vê todos os pontos do Rio de Janeiro, você tem 1000 atividades dentro do próprio hotel, você tem um spa maravilhoso, tem um restaurante terrestre que foi eleito o melhor restaurante de gastronomia de hotel agora em 2013, tem o Bar dos Casados, que é um bar espetacular, e tem o hotel. São 44 apartamentos super bem decorados e mega bom gosto, com todo o conforto que uma pessoa pode ter na praia.
Now some might say that you're tremendous, you are so much more stupendous, so magnificent, so magnanimous.
The Surrey Hotel was redesigned about 4 years ago. Lauren Roté was the designer, and she came to the hotel really to bring a little bit of old New York back to the city. We have a Michelin star restaurant, which is Café Baloo, which is well known all over the world. The roof garden is probably one of the most unique features we have at the hotel. We're the only Upper East Side hotel that has this experience. You have panoramic views all over Manhattan. You've got great views of Central Park, but you have magnificent views of the city. At the moment, we're sitting in our presidential suite. This is one of our largest suites. It's very much of a residential feel to it. We've had many very, very well-known celebrities that have stayed here, and they do that because they feel like they're at home. The master bedroom has views that face towards Central Park, and of course it has a magnificent bathroom. We have the his and hers bathroom, 2 sides to it. We have a walk-in shower, fabulous soaking tub, and a private sauna. So it's really quite spectacular.
The standard Highline is a beautiful hotel that basically straddles the Highline Park. So the Highline kind of has an interesting story. It's an old rail tracks that kind of went out of use in the 70s. And for the longest time, it wasn't maintained. It really was falling apart. And there was an idea to tear it down altogether. But then a group of people decided that there's a huge value there and it should be turned into a park. And really, it's this beautiful urban promenade that winds in between buildings and gives you this green spot in the middle of this very dense constructed area.
Every single room, and we've got 338 rooms, have a view either over the New York City skyline or over the Hudson River. So the Hudson Studio is probably one of our signature rooms. Everything is open in the room, and as you can see, the openness is a very important aspect of the way the hotel has been built. We want our guests to leave with a very unique customer experience. We go beyond than just offering the traditional hotel experience, which is more than just offering a bed. We offer a destination, and we want people to leave and say, we want to come back, and we want to be part of the Standard community.
Summer's over, we've both grown older. You smile like your mother.